Friends have asked in discussion, do you recommend the Bible in a year's plans? These catered readings with certain passages every day to get you through the whole book in a year? Well, honestly, no. Not beyond a year, and never if you feel you can't engage the text in a deeper way because of it. Let me unpack that. Reading the Bible is, as some would say, reading a living text, which I think is a theological way of saying God will help guide you in reading it, which is true. Believers will relate often. I read this and I thought of you. I felt I need to pray for you. This made me think differently about this or raise some different questions. There's an element here of the Spirit in us when brought against this book. It's actively doing something to me as I engage it. Reading an assortment of verses every day is grueling. Not because of the difficulty or even the repetition, but the degree of interest. Help me to care about chapters of the book of Numbers after the second week of getting those passages in a plan, when I've all but lost the frame of reference for what's going on. You don't need to read Numbers every year, guys. Sorry, but you don't. You need to develop a degree of familiarity with the whole text, which some areas require more of us than a par-baked plan will allow. The real studiers are going to already read more than recommended. Then they're already an hour into their study and they still have 3 more books to read from to stay on track in their plan. The ideas of reading plans might seem new. It's actually pretty ancient. The church has at times tried to designate standard scriptural readings, and these went in line with Judaism's calendars and festivals, lectionaries you might hear them called. But most scholars think with those plans to get through the inspired texts, it would take several years of synagogue or church visits, if they could even get access to all the scrolls produced in that period, which was not common. And the house churches would have even fewer materials to work with. They might be lucky to have some handmade notes or copies, scraps of parchment, but they were certainly no Bible reading plan for anyone in these days. We're hundreds of years from even a partial canon of the text being determined. So what am I driving at? Bible reading should never replace Bible study. There's a place for reading, for developing familiarity, for just getting in casually and enjoying the story when you want to. But if you want to actively engage in the story, really work against that double-edged sword that works against your spirit and your inclinations and your flesh, these Bible reading plans are going to let you down eventually. Read it like a good novel. If your eyes are glossing over, you're clearly not too engaged. Maybe we should pause, grab a coffee, pick up when our minds are rested and at ease, and our hearts and our minds are able to engage, to start reframing our understanding of the biblical texts better.